So I don't know quite all that this has to offer. I know it's about an hour long. You know, it's not the longest. You know, some people told me it was about 45 to 50 minutes. Some people told me it was about an hour to an hour and a half. I guess it just depends on how much you want to do. Before I do that, though, I kind of want to show y'all something. When I was getting this from the eShop today, I assumed it was going to be in the recent releases. Also, here's the new March 10th theme, because, you know, Mario Day. And so I was looking through the new releases, like, oh, the Bayonetta demo's got to be here somewhere. And hopefully, if it didn't get pushed out... Oh no, don't tell me it got pushed out. Yeah, okay, here it is. I found this. It's a little game called That's a Cow. What the fuck is this? It... I'm not trying to be, like, super mean. Oh, hey, free DLC, though. But this feels like the kind of game that you would see in, like, one of those TikToks of just, like, a re-upload of a show, and then they just put gameplay on the bottom of the screen. Like, look at this. What the fuck am I looking at? I don't know if it's just the name or if it was the art style or what that caught my attention, but I just felt the need to show this and bring it up. Oh, another thing. if you look back. Oh, where is it? Pull it up. Was it earlier? I know, like, the thing that just made me want to do it the most. Milk your way through the levels. I think it's supposed to be a play on trough, but that's not how that works. You're milking your way through the levels. Just... I don't know. Anything can get on the eShop. I could probably make an eShop game if I really wanted to. I just felt the need to share it. I thought it was very funny. That's a cow. Uh. All right. Show me what you got, Bayonetta. I've been so curious ever since, I want to say, the Game Awards. Oh, hell yeah, look, you get to carry over your save data. I'm so glad this is the standard of demos now. Because I was worried that I was going to play this for like an hour, and then if I got the game, I'd have to play like an hour off stream and catch up. Which is never fun. Ugh. But ever since the Game Awards, I've been so curious. I have no idea how to feel about it. But the more I look at it, and the more I see it, the more positively I feel. Is it what I would have wanted out of a continuation of Bayonetta after how the third game ended? I'm not really sure. But I'm willing to try things. I'm glad they're experimenting. Cereza and the Lost Demon. Autoplay. Interesting. Wait, I'm sorry. Narrator voice position? What does that mean?
Cereza and the Lost Demon. Cereza and the Lost Demon. Cereza and the Lost Demon.
I don't know if that's different for y'all, but thank you. I think my headphones are mono, is what it's called, and so I just hear it in both sides. That didn't sound too different to me. That is such a peculiar setting to have. I kind of like how weird it is, though, because there are probably some people that would love something like that, just have the narrator off to their side.
There existed two clans, the Lumen Sages of Light and the Umbra Witches of Darkness. Together they controlled a mysterious power. The clans put in place strict laws to ensure that strife would never consume them. But a pair of star-crossed lovers broke this rule, and a child was born with the blood.
Oh, okay, so this is how they're linking into the third game. I see.
It was a beautiful baby girl.
Oh, no, never mind. This, of course, it's about Cereza. Why did I think it was about Viola?
As punishment for their forbidden love, the pair were torn asunder. The girl's sage father was exiled to a far
that's
land,
Balder.
and her mother locked away in a solitary jail.
And that's Rosa.
The witch clan took in the young girl, but she grew up shunned as a pariah, cursed by the circumstance of her birth. Her one comfort was the nights she snuck into the village jail to visit her mother's cell. Her mother passed each grueling day barely able to so much as move in her cold cell. But when her daughter came to visit, the witch always showed her a loving smile.
Aw. It's so curious to see Bayonetta presented this way.
To an end.
I kind of love it, though.
On the night of the girl's 10th birthday, her mother was to be moved to a deeper cell, where even the faintest memory of daylight could not reach her. In desperation, the girl tried a daring rescue, but with only a child's strength, the attempt was in vain. More alone than ever before, the young girl clung to all she had left. A stuffed cat named Cheshire, which her mother had made for her long ago. Many moons have since passed. Turning her back on the village, the girl was taken in by an exiled witch who lived on the outskirts of town. Under her strict guidance, the girl continued to train in the ways of the dark arts. She was determined to be a powerful witch and one day save her mother.
I guess I just always assumed that Umbran witches were just naturally
was Cereza.
combat efficient. Oh, look at her go. Oh, I love that they're doing
I've got to hurry.
the clothes, like the textures are on a different layer thing. I love it when media does that. So yeah, this is also kind of exciting for me a little bit, because as silly as it sounds, this is the first time I'm really playing a demo on stream. There have been a few in the past that I've wanted to play, but typically I'll find out that they're only like half an hour long, and it's like, oh, I feel like streaming something for only half an hour, that's not really something I would enjoy doing. Oh. Gosh, I remember. I thought this game looked very iffy when I first saw it, but after the segment in Bayonetta 3, which for those that don't know, there was an Easter egg where you could play like the first 20 minutes of the game, or at least the first level within Bayonetta 3. The moment I got to actually play around with it in that, I was on board. Not fully. I'm still skeptical, especially with it being full price and all, but
Leave me alone.
I'm on board with the ideas at play. Aww.
Mommy. Hey!
No. That was very
What do you
loud.
think you're doing? Cereza, you're almost out of time. This is your last chance. If you don't hurry, you may never see your mother again. John,
Oh, that's Jean?
I can't. Ugh, you big baby. Come on, I'll lead the way.
It is actually interesting to see
Hurry!
Cereza and Jean actually together when they were younger. Because if I'm not mistaken, Bayonetta herself... Oh my god. Cereza herself doesn't actually remember any of that, at least in the first game. I don't know if it ever actually came back to her.
They'll find us. Here, use this. Wow, Sean, you're amazing. This way.
I don't know how to describe it, but with the way this feels... I don't want to say thematically, that doesn't feel like the right word. I don't know, something about the way this is starting. This feels like something I would have played when I was younger.
Hurry up, Cereza, we don't have all night.
Like a random hidden gem
Sean,
GameCube
wait!
game that
I
just
can't run that fast.
very few people have ever heard of, but it I don't know why, it feels weirdly nostalgic to play for some reason. It makes me happy. I'm gonna end up getting this game. I know I am.
We're almost there.
I insisted that I was going to wait, and I'm probably not going to wait. I don't know, something about the way they look whenever they're dancing and the way, like, things are structured. I love it.
Oh no, they're onto us. Leave the guards to me. You hurry on ahead.
What are you going to do about them?
Wait! John! I can't do this alone!
Oh, and all the different motifs. Oh, they're reeling me in. They really are.
Just a little longer. Hold on, Mummy.
Any secrets? Aw. I imagine this game's gonna have so many secret collectibles. I can barely finish a regular Bayonetta game's collectible lineup. You think I could do this game? Oh, they're even doing, like, the still image cutscenes like the other Bayonetta games. Ha! Nice.
Mummy?
Seems a little unfair to just drag a girl down the inferno, but okay. I'm sure she's fine.
Who are you?
Cereza, give you the power to save Mother.
Power?
Avalon Forest, the white wolf guide you.
I'll go! I promise.
Now, it was all a dream.
That dream again.
Oh, it actually was.
The ending.
It was a dream Cereza knew by heart, but this time something had changed. Cereza decided to consult her friend Cheshire.
A strange boy appeared and told me something incredible. He said if I went to Avalon Forest, he'd give me a fantastic power. If we had that, rescuing Mummy would be a piece of cake. The Forbidden Forest.
I kind of love that she's just a genuinely innocent child in this. It's very jarring, but it's very adorable.
Cereza's teacher rung in her ears. Avalon Forest is home to fairies, creatures who love to whisk away children. Stay away.
Cereza! Where are you, my dear?
Cereza's teacher Morgana was standing by the door.
Morgana?
Frown discernible
From Persona
even from a
5?
distance.
I don't think we've ever heard of this girl before. I just turned my headset... No! I just accidentally turned my headset off, which means my audio's broken! No! Oh, why? I just wanted to... I wanted to brush out a tangle in my hair and I bumped the headset. Now I can't... The only way to fix it is to reset OBS, which is going to end the stream, and then I have to stitch it all together in DaVinci. I am depressed now. I might be able to fix it, but I doubt it. Let me try something, though. Ooh, that capture card is steaming hot. Probably because I've been streaming for 6.5 hours. No, okay. I have to restart OBS. That is depressing. Alright, well, I will be back in like 10 seconds, and I guess whenever I have to upload the VOD, I will stitch it together. Fortunately, this is a short enough stream to where that's not going to be a pain to render, but it's still an annoyance. I will be right back. Oh. Is it going? It's going. Okay. I have to learn the fix for that someday. I really do. Where did I set that controller? Here we go. Chapter 1. Trial of the Full Moon. So as I was saying before I you know, pimp slapped my headset and broke my audio, I don't know if we've ever heard of Morgana before. Check lanterns along your journey, use L to save your progress. The game will be saved automatically at different moments in the story. Watch for this icon in the bottom right of the screen. Oh, Fennec, you cheater! You cheater! You know what, though? I appreciate you lurking, so I'll let you slide with this one. I'll let you slide with your free first. Hi, Morgana. I like her hat.
Chores
I
neglected
really
and I
like
find
her
my apprentice
outfit.
enjoying her beauty sleep.
I'm sorry. I just closed my eyes for a second.
Sorry.
Cereza began making an excuse, but Morgana's scowl stopped her in her tracks.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get to them right away.
But despite her best intentions, Cereza's gaze drifted back towards Avalon Forest.
She did a little thing called lying.
This did not go unnoticed by Morgana.
Oh. If I've told you once, Cereza, you must never enter that forest. With your current abilities, you would soon become a snack for one of the fairies who live there.
Yes, Morgana. I know.
I mean, there's a fairy who thinks she's a snack in the future. That kind of counts.
Well,
Hey,
then,
cool kid.
stop your dreaming and finish those chores before moonrise, young lady.
Assuming you just came here because of the notification, that would be because I had to reset the stream. But I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're enjoying your Monster Hunter.
All right. Water from the well. Coming right up.
A simple yes will suffice, Cereza. Off you go.
Off you go.
Despite her strict exterior, Cereza had grown attached to her teacher.
I can't tell. Are those horns or are those like the things on top of a moth?
Morgana had also been cast out of the village. She understood Cereza's pain, and her stern treatment came from a place of love.
Draw water at the eastern well.
Cereza often reminded herself that these chores were all part of her training. Eager to please her master, she hurried off towards the well.
There doesn't seem to be a run button of any kind, but I'm sure it's fine. This rock looks like a fang. What if there was a giant monster just underneath the ground here? Oh, is she gonna have, like, an active imagination as you play through the game? Young Cereza's cute. I kind of love her. But that, I don't know, it's like, it's a completely different person, though. I guess that goes for anyone, though. Everyone's different when they're a kid. Such a lovely view. I could stay here forever, but no time for that. I have to get the water from the eastern well. These heavy lamps are so hard to clean. Good observation. What a cute little fishy. I hope you grow up big and strong.
What's this?
I wonder if Morgana chose those lamps. Funny, I think we may have similar taste. Oh, I know, that's the well right there, isn't it? Cereza could check out a variety of things with L. Try L with anything that catches your eye. Funny, because you checked what I was playing in your friends list and you got the notification at the same time. I hope the notification sent earlier when we played Sparks of Hope I don't think it did, though, but I could be wrong. Because I noticed that, like, a bunch of people stopped by, but, like,
Fetching a pail of
15 minutes
water,
after the
it may
notification
seem like a
happened.
simple chore, but it requires a fine sense of control, making it perfect for Umbran training.
There is no way this little girl is holding that entire pail of full water. No. That thing is way too heavy for her.
After laying eyes on the full bucket, Morgana gave a small nod of approval.
Good. Now collect the herbs from the garden.
Herbs.
Oh.
At the thought of herbs, Cereza could not help but make a face. This is one job she wished could be forever stricken from her regimen.
Do we have a problem?
No, ma'am.
Trying not to think about the task awaiting her, Cereza headed towards the herb garden.
Oh, here we go. There's an auto turn.
The herbs in Morgana's garden were not your common basil or thyme. She grew infernal plants with an absolutely foul stench. They typically burrowed to avoid sunlight, but a little bit of magic made them pop right up.
Notification did pop for you. Decide you're not gonna watch in case you want to try those games later. No, I get it. I wish Twitch would make it more obvious when things were, you know, sent out to people or not. Because they really don't. It's a gamble every time. Oh, I love the music. Witch Pulse. Witch Pulse is a fundamental Umbran art that utilizes dance to imbue its target with magical energy. Cereza can use her Witch Pulse to grow infernal plants. Hold and tilt in the right direction with the correct timing. Okay, so this was in the little storybook from Bayonetta 3.
Huh?
What's my textbook doing here? I better put it away later. Not now, of course. I gotta do it later.
Dinner time! One helping of magic coming right up. Hurry on out! Good!
Yeah, so as you dance, you kind of have to play like a mini rhythm game. Find Witch Pulse to be too difficult, you can change your settings. Nah, I want it to be manual. I like a little rhythm game mixed in. Why not? That being said, it took me forever to figure out how to actually do it in Bayonetta 3's version of this.
There we go!
Thornbind. Hold the trigger to summon infernal thorns that can bind enemies. Okay.
No one told me they could do this! I've got to catch it quick!
I love all the little
I
musical
did it!
cues as well.
Cereza was pleasantly surprised. She usually managed to make a mess with even this rudimentary magic.
I can't wait to see the look on Morgana's face.
Cereza hummed a happy tune while picking the herbs. As she bent down, she noticed a pretty flower growing amongst the weeds.
Oh, those flowers would really bring out the colour in Morgana's eyes.
I guess we're gonna go ahead and take some flowers. Wait, what about the textbook? Okay, I guess we're not taking it now. We gotta take it later.
Ugh, I wouldn't mind if it weren't for the smell.
I really love the vibe they've got going right now. Most notably with, like, the music. I can't really describe what it is, but I love it.
Cereza proudly gave the basket to Morgana. It was full to bursting.
How about that, Morgana? Quite the harvest, wouldn't you say? I also picked these violets. They're for you. I thought you might like them.
Atop the herbs lay a small wreath. Morgana glanced down at it. Her expression unchanged, she spoke to Cereza in her usual tone.
Do not expect praise for this sort of perfunctory performance. Oh,
Well,
Cereza,
then.
your hair today seems to have lost its sheen.
Damn!
Do not tell me that in addition to your
What?
outdoor tasks, you're also neglecting your hair.
Morgana!
No, ma'am. It's next on my list.
Remember, Cereza, hair is the most versatile tool of an Umbra witch.
That is true.
It can be shaped into our armor, weapons, and even used as a medium for summoning infernal demons. As blood flows through veins, magic flows through a witch's hair. Care for it as you would your most precious tool, and defend it as you would your very heart.
Understood. I'll make sure to finish up before training starts tonight.
Good. Now get back to your chores. The shadows grew long. The moon will soon rise.
With this, Morgana turned and walked back towards the house.
Yes, ma'am.
At times, Morgana's cold treatment got Cereza down. But she knew that Morgana cared for her and only wanted what was best for her. Making a quick recovery, Cereza resolved to finish her remaining chores in record time.
I can't tell if I like the fact that it's basically purely narrated. Well, not purely. There's a lot of narration, but I kind of love it because it's like you're being read a storybook.
Almost time for today's training. I'd better hurry, or I'm in for another lecture.
Not until we get your textbooks, Cereza.
Phew.
Forgot to clean this, but Morgana shouldn't notice when it's this dark. I'm confused. Is something happening? Oh, we're just playing a demo. I'm trying out the weird sort of Bayonetta spin-off that was announced, because apparently a demo came out a day or two ago, and I wanted to try it. It's too dark to read now. You just said you were gonna take it back to...
Phew.
Okay. Fine. I guess you're too good for it then. Too good to do the rest of your chores, your personal chores. But when I go in there, and Morgana's gonna be like, where's your textbook? How am I supposed to teach you without your textbook? Don't come crying to me.
With the household chores complete, it was time for Cereza's daily training in the dark arts.
Daily?
Today, she was finally going to get a chance to attempt a spell she had been practicing for weeks, summoning an infernal demon.
For today's training, I will give you a little help.
Before even learning what it did, Cereza was captivated by the intricate brace.
This is a tool for those who have yet to master the flow of magic. Furthermore, we train under the full moon of the bisextile night, when the dark energy we Umbra harness is at its zenith. Are you listening, young lady?
I'm listening, but I didn't catch a few of those words.
You seem determined today. Perhaps I should let you nap more often.
Yes, ma'am.
Cereza's spirits were high. She was determined to succeed. Step by step, Cereza flawlessly performed the summoning dance. Until...
Ah, she rolled her ankle. No? Oh, I thought she was gonna mess up the dance.
Unless bound by hair, there will be no way to control the demon. The demon turned to ash mere inches from Cereza. Without a proper medium, demons will soon die in our world.
We are finished for today.
Let me try again. Please.
Morgana turned and walked away, ignoring her pupil's desperate plea.
What kind of witch fears her own summoned familiar? I was foolish to think you were ready for this training.
Damn. God, she is...
Morgana
I thought Morgana was cool, but no.
Before heading back to the house.
Just evil stepmom behavior. Whatever the... Is that the name of the character? I don't even remember. You know what I mean.
Out of habit,
unnecessarily cruel and demanding.
Forget returning to the village and saving Mummy. At this rate, I'll never even become a witch.
All of a sudden, the words from the boy in her dream echoed in her ears.
Cereza, give you the power to save Mother. Avalon Forest, the White Wolf guide you.
Avalon Forest.
Cereza's eyes wandered back to the forest. Morgana's repeated warnings left little room for ambiguity. And yet...
Morgana is always dangerous this and stay away that. How could a dank old forest be that scary a place anyway?
Oh, I wonder how.
Often exaggerate to keep kids in their place. This thought got Cereza's blood boiling. Grievances started bubbling up.
Nothing I do is ever good enough for her. Did you see those herbs? Flawless!
As she blew off steam to Cheshire, she noticed Morgana's brace shining in the moonlight.
What are you saying, Cheshire? Take the brace and sneak into the forest? Morgana would give us a right smack on the bottom.
Although, with the moon shining brightly, it was the ideal chance for a little surreptitious forest excursion.
I mean, if I just had another chance to get the hang of it, I could have gotten that demon totally under wraps.
I just have the biggest smile on my face, and I can't describe why. It really is just the style of it all coming together.
With a demon by her side, eviscerating a fairy or two would be child's play.
That's it! I'm going to that forest! And when I come back with that fantastic power, Morgana will take back everything she said about me not being ready. Let's go, Cheshire. Next stop, Avalon!
Maybe I could say a little wish to this candle. Please may Avalon make my dreams come true. Oh, this looks a little familiar. This is feeling a little
Cereza
familiar.
shivered at the thought of what lay ahead.
Yep.
But curiosity got the better of her.
So if I'm not mistaken, this is how it began in Bayonetta 3 when you got to this section. I think. Did she just climb up nothing? Huh. Yep.
Let's go, Cheshire.
Honestly, even if it's the same as Bayonetta 3, I wouldn't mind going through this again. It was pleasant. Although I imagine the chest isn't going to be there anymore.
And so Cereza threw caution and her teacher's warnings to the wind and set out towards Avalon Forest. Little did she know that what lay waiting in those dark woods would change her fate forever.
No, that's not where the demo ends, right? No, we've only played like half an hour. Surely. Oh, excuse me. Bless me. I'm allergic to chapter ending screens. Ugh.
Massive trees blocked almost all light from the moon. An eerie
Oh no, this isn't what
silence
Bayonetta
enveloped
3 was like.
Cereza. She caught
The Whispering Path. Okay, well, you get a map, collectibles. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I guess you're going on just a grand storybook journey.
Don't surprise me like that!
Nice voice crack. Those red orbs. I don't know what they do, but I want them. I assume I can interact with those brambles, but I don't know how. Come on, Cereza. Surely you can climb up that little ledge. It is the demo. Yeah, I thought for a second it was just going to be like a 30-minute intro, and then you get to like just what it was in Bayonetta 3, but so far it seems like it's totally unique. I just gotta figure out how to get past those brambles. I thought I'd be able to use this on it, but I don't think I can. Even though it absolutely looks like I should be able to. Proceed through the... Oh, I can literally just climb up the tiny ledge there. Onyx roses. The petal from a black rose that blooms in Inferno. The faint magical energy it possesses makes it a favored garden choice of fairies as well. Yeah, okay, I could just do that. Don't I feel silly?
Huh?
So high up, imagine if I fell.
Don't look down. Come on, Cereza. One foot in front of the other.
Okay, here's
A
something I
plant
could
from
probably use my
Inferno.
stuff. These infernal plants are bigger than Morgana's herbs. They will require more magic from witch pulse to reach their full size. Gotcha.
I wonder how it will respond to my magic. My magic feels more powerful than before.
It's so simple, but I love the way that that works. I remember liking it a ton when we tried it in Bayonetta 3 as well. Oh, god, that's so bright. Avalon drops. Magical energy crystallized by Avalon. One bite sends a rush of rice sweetness from head to toe, instantly enrapturing anyone. That's a lot of orbs. Good lord. Oh, Banui. Oh. Unfortunate. The petals on the bottom left. Okay, that's your health. Gotcha. God, what a threatening enemy. I just had to hold one button. uh... God, this game is really peaceful. Like, I'm yawning, but not out of boredom.
Underbrush.
Just out of comfort.
Cereza could not shake the feeling that someone was looking back. As the wind rustled the leaves, it sounded just like a rasping voice whispered in her ear.
I can't turn back now. I'm going to become a witch. And save Mummy.
What is that? Man with T eyes? Oh yeah, gotta dust yourself off first. Oh. God, I just bumped the exact same spot on my headset and it didn't flicker this time. That was a mirror. I would have been so mad if that happened again. Oh, that's cute. Like a diary entry. I already beat 6% of the game? What? Bro, this game's easy.
What was that? Must have been a rabbit or something. Right, Cheshire? Is someone out there?
What is that? Oh, it's an owl. It's an owl. I thought, I don't know why I thought that was like just a tiny man. That's basically what owls are, but still. Tiny man who can spin his head? Exactly.
Cereza could not shake the feeling she was being watched.
Is someone there? Show yourself!
And then, as if to answer her call,
The White Wolf? Denizen of the wood. Elsie.
these were fairies, nefarious creatures who ensnare the souls of humans who venture into the woods to feed on their vitality.
Well, then it's a good thing I'm not human, isn't it?
This time there was nowhere to run. Cereza was backed into a corner.
Please, please work this time.
Fingers crossed, Cereza prepared to use the summoning spell she learnt from Morgana.
Batai Vatorzu!
Oh, that's adorable.
Even after the summoning circle had faded away, no one had answered her call.
Why? I did everything right.
The fairies resumed their sinister mission. All at once, they jumped at Cereza, weapons poised to strike.
And then I got a funny cat.
She shut her eyes tight and prepared for the worst. A moment passed,
Huh?
and then another. But she felt not so much as a pinprick.
What? Who are you?
It's Cheshire.
Chomp!
Chomp.
That beast, as dark as a moonless night, had it all been a dream?
You don't think... Could that have been...
But before Cereza could finish her question,
Cheshire?
What was that?
from its gaping maw,
Oh.
extending ear to
My bad if
ear,
that picked up on the
fell a
mic. I just
drop
knocked
of
over something
thick
really big and
slobber.
heavy.
Wait, did I manage to summon a demon that has now possessed Cheshire?
As if in reply, the beast growled and bared its blood-red fangs. Just
I
as
mean,
Cereza
a
feared,
stuffed animal
a
is
demon
technically
had
a form
indeed
of medium,
possessed her
right?
beloved stuffed cat. The creature had desperately sought a medium in order to survive in our world.
Yup.
In lieu of hair, it settled for one made of felt. Looking around, the demon's eyes found Cereza. It let out a low growl. After her initial terror, Cereza realized that she was able to understand what the demon was saying.
You want me to return you to Inferno? Now, how would one go about doing that?
Cereza had her hands full calling a demon to this world. She hadn't even begun to study the spell to send them back. Cereza once again...
God, if only we had
heard
like
the
a
demon's
book
words, this time
that
even
would
more
help me
clearly.
study
Send
witch
me
related
back.
activities.
Send me back. The demon's rage increased by the second, but there was nothing Cereza could do. Out of patience, he pounced.
So if demons need a medium in order to be able to survive,
Descended on Cereza.
how did Gamora escape in Bayonetta 2?
But what of we hear? The demon had stopped cold. As if bound by an invisible force, no matter how he struggled, he was unable to touch Cereza.
That was a Purgatorio.
Calm down.
This Carme is in
You're
human
going to
world
burst the
only.
seam.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, I'll send you home. Once I figure out how. I'm on my way to get a fantastic power.
That glare.
With that, sending you back should be a piece of cake.
Giving up his attack, the demon turned his attention elsewhere. Intrigued but a little scared, Cereza decided to follow a bit behind.
Oh, okay, I get to play as Cheshire. Oh, God. You move him with the right stick, and then you use the right trigger. Cereza's the left stick and the left trigger. I'm gonna have to control both at once.
The demon ran through the forest, searching for a way home.
Get it! Get it! There we go. Oh my god, instead of the left bumper, it's the right bumper. No way I can control both of these at the same time. The demon's sharp claws and fangs make short work of fairies. Scratch with the ZR and show your infernal might.
No mood for pests. Get ready for a fistful of claw. The demon leapt towards the fairies.
It doesn't seem like there's any special combos or anything. I think it's gonna be pretty straightforward. Nothing wrong with that, though.
The demon slashed with his razor-sharp claws. But something felt off. His power seemed to escape him, slowly but surely.
What's wrong?
The demon bared his fangs. He was clearly suffering.
Are you sick? Or hungry, perhaps?
As Cereza approached, the demon felt the strength return to his body. In an instant, he felt right as rain. His body was linked to Cereza by powerful magic. Moving away from her robbed it of its energy.
Okay, so this is gonna be like a mutual agreement.
I need to stay close to you?
Or not, wait, but
I've
what's the
never had a
term? What's the
spell like
word?
this before.
Not regrettable.
How do you plan on getting me back to Inferno?
Reluctant, I believe?
We first need to find a white wolf. He'll show us the way.
Leave it to me. I'll find him, said the demon as he clambered to his feet.
You know what? I gotta level with you. I'm loving the narration.
I'm Cereza. What's your name?
I have no name, replied the demon curtly.
You don't have a name? That must be terribly inconvenient. Though I must admit, I haven't the faintest idea about demonic manners. May I call you Cheshire? That's the name of the stuffed cat you decided to borrow after all. Well, I need to call you something. If you're going to make a fuss about it, why don't you just find a new body? Fine. I'll just call you whatever I please.
And so these strange companions set off in search of the White Wolf. What mysteries await in Avalon Forest?
Cereza and Cheshire can move about separately. They cannot be far apart for an extended period of time. How far apart? Oh, there's no way this game isn't two-player, right? You kidding me? Little bigger. There we go. It isn't? Really? You could pass the right Joy-Con to some... Oh, fair enough. I guess you don't need a two-player mode when it works like that.
Remembering that he could not touch her, Cereza breathed a sigh of relief.
Actually, what happens if I try to... Oh, I was hoping there would actually be a visual effect or something. Horseshoe plants?
The pungent scent tickled Cereza's nose. It was
Ah.
rosemary, often used to ward off evil spirits.
That's a callback to the first game. Wait, was it the first one where
As soon
that
as
was
his
brought
eyes
up? I
reached
think it
Cheshire,
was.
He pulled away, face scrunched up in disgust. It looked like demons could not stand being anywhere near the flower.
Fine, just go around if you want to be such a baby about it. It's angel perfume. Yeah, it was that, and I think at the end of the game? Or was it the end of the second game? No, it was the end of the first game, where he has, like, a bouquet of rosemary. I think that's what happened. You know, it's weird. We played all three of those games, but the first one slips my memory so much. Like, even... I feel like I remember more about 3 than I do the first one. Oh, she's got range on it. I see. Nice try. You're not gonna get me this time. I have a
This was
cat
quite
now.
a pickle, but Cereza knew how to get by without a scratch.
Cheshire, I've got it tied down. Finish it.
Oh, okay. So you got to work together as well. It's interesting because I thought Cheshire was going to be fully automatic. But nope, you're going to be doing both of them the whole time. Well, maybe not the whole time, but definitely for a while. A large portion.
Hey!
What a big spider's nest. Seems like the owner isn't home. wonder just what you're gonna use these orbs for. I mean, just judging by this screen, I mean, there's so many different things, right? Like, obviously the magic, the health, the fact that there's, like, 7 collectible types. There'll probably be some kind of upgrade area or shop.
I'll go first to make a path. You wait here.
You clumsy little... I don't want to insult her too much, actually. That's a genuine mistake. Jeez, baby. She really is. She's a little bratty, but in a charismatic way.
Stop! Cheshire!
Oh, bye.
All at once, Cheshire's body shrunk to its original cuddly form.
Cheshire!
Cereza ran to pick up Cheshire and held him tightly to her chest. In her arms, Cheshire felt his strength returning. Release me at once! Even in this form, the demon did not seem happy about being cuddled.
She's so
Just
unamused.
hold still, will you? While you're small, you can't walk on your own, right? I'll carry you until you can transform again. Not having a massive demon breathing down my neck will make it easier for me to calm down too.
See, she gets so
While far from
sassy.
pleased about being
Sassy
treated
and
like a
bratty.
stuffed animal, the demon had no choice but to swallow his pride.
When in his stuffed animal form, Cereza can hold Cheshire and move with him. Moving about together, you can move... Look at him go. Time to shift into maximum overdrive.
Huh. Even with you in there, Cheshire still weighs the same as before.
Yeah, this is just how I was playing with my stuffed animals when I was a kid. Just grab them by the tail and do this all day. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. I found the buttons. Ah, okay. It's gonna be like a big work together kind of game. It's interesting though. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna get the full game, at least at launch. I'll have to wait and see. But as it stands, I mean, I'm enjoying it. Got something. Take it I'm avoiding trailers and stuff this time around too. Most likely. It's very rare that I watch every trailer for something. Unless I just truly cannot wait for it. Like, for example, Psychonauts. I watched basically every update that came out for that game, for the second game. Because I just truly couldn't wait. But even then, there was still so much in that game basically every single world was a surprise. But no, for this, I watched the Game Awards trailer, and then it showed up in a recent Nintendo Direct, and that's kind of all I really know about it.
More rosemary. Cheshire, I'll toss you up there. See if there's a way forward.
In hug mode. Oh my god, it's called hug mode. Just can be tossed to certain places. Gotcha. When far away or blocked by Rosemary, there are times Cheshire cannot return to hug mode. When this happens, look for a way to unite the two. I'm wondering just how complex they're going to be willing to get with the puzzles. Because there's definitely going to be an emphasis on puzzles, right? Okay. Thank you, Cereza. Alright, how do I get Cheshire past this Rosemary? Oh! I toss him up. You know, it feels surprisingly good once you get into the rhythm of things.
Prepare yourselves!
Never mind, I am having to move both sticks and Raptor Claw both sides of the controller. Jesus Christ! Magic Butterfly. Pick one up to recover the spell cooldown gauge, allowing Cereza to cast Umbran Arts more quickly. Literal victory screech with that one. Gimme, gimme.
A chest? Did the fairies make this? I wonder what's inside.
Probably asked this question before. What's the max length in terms of time for tier lists? Is it like 20 minutes or an hour? It really just depends on the topic. But I will say, because I know this was something you were interested in, I think the one thing I would prefer not to do tier lists on would be soundtracks. Because I cannot rank a soundtrack in a small amount of time. Undertale has like a very simple soundtrack, and I did a tier list for that OST just for fun a while back in my own time. It took me 7 hours. And it's like maybe an hour's worth of music. No, I mean, I expect most of the tier lists to be probably about an hour long. I will say, I'm going to have way more details on it soon. Like, way more.
Cool!
But no, it's, I don't know, it's hard for me to rank a soundtrack, because I believe you want me to do, like, the Monster Hunter, like, monster themes, or their tracks. if I want to be as, like, fair as possible, it's really difficult. Especially if it's a soundtrack that might get claimed or might get the stream muted. Which I don't think Monster Hunter would, but... you never know. I mean, I'd still be willing to try, though. Umber medicine in a bottle shaped like a petal. Use it to slightly recover your vitality. Okay, it's gonna be the cooking of this game. Gotcha.
Cheshire, over here!
Just listen to it for a second and put it up. No, I mean... well, for music, the thing is with me, I can't listen to a song just once and get my opinion on it. I've got to listen to it, like, multiple times. Alright, hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, fuck. How am I gonna get Cheshire across? Oh.
Cheshire!
Wow, you have to be really close to call him back.
Come here!
Don't have to be close. Some puzzle areas don't let you break the puzzle. That's fair. Oh. It's okay. What is this? Oh, give me the goods! I like that the platinum silliness is still present more than ever. Or as present as ever, excuse me. How many songs is in the Undertale soundtrack? At least 60. First thing I found, like, just immediately off of YouTube, 101. I don't think that's how many I ranked, though. I don't know, I just felt like doing it one day. And so I did it, and it took 7 hours. I'll probably end up showing it at some point. That's more than Monster Hunter themes. Yeah, but Undertale has a lot of, like, 15-second jingles. Like, a lot of 15-second jingles. And most of Undertale's music is only, like, 1.5 minutes a piece. I don't know. I mean, you're welcome to submit it, but I don't know how well I'll be able to oblige. Nothing wrong with trying everything at least once, though. Oh, cooking ingredients.
What have we here?
It's green, red, and
There
yellow.
were
They have to be the
signs that
cooking
a witch had
ingredients.
set up camp here.
Perhaps I'm not the first witch to enter this forest. Oh well, it means we've got a place to rest. Look what we have here!
Baked gecko. Compound sealed in crystal. Interestingly, can have various effects on the user depending on how well it is baked. A unicorn horn. A compound sealed in crystal knocks straight off a poor unicorn. May be used for ornamental purpose. Excuse me. May be used for ornamental purposes depending on their length and sparkle. Mandragora root. Yeah, okay. A compound sealed in crystal breaks out in a screaming fit over every little thing. Best to pack it deep in your rucksack. Isn't that just a mandrake? Alright. Will you get a refund if it's too much? Most likely. I try my best to be fair about channel point rewards, especially since I don't really have a lot of good ones. Large red arches are sanctuaries that can be unlocked just by approaching. Be sure to unlock one whenever you pass by.
Let's take a break.
Oh, concoct. Let's make an item. Yes, I got it. Oh my god, do I not have to stir? Oh, son of a bitch. Perfect. I thought maybe for once Platinum would just make it like, yeah, you know, you just cook the thing and that's it. Don't mind me, just gonna finish 10% of the whole game. I love just swinging Cheshire around. Go ahead, try and get near me. See what happens.
Hey, look over there.
Well, there he is.
Before them
Kind
stood
of
a
looks like a
large
monkey.
wolf. Its snow-white fur shone pale
That doesn't really look
silver in
like
the
a wolf.
moonlight.
Avalon Forest. The what?
Yeah.
Cereza was captivated by the wolf. It seemed almost not of this world.
Hey, wait!
Oh, this is nice looking. Rosa, Sean. Oh, that's nice. You can just zoom in on the art. I love the style they've got going with like the children's storybook sort of feel. It really stands out. Ousey. View game instructions thus far. Okay, the try. Sure. I've got it. Thank you. Tracks left by the White Wolf. Following them might help lead the way. Yeah, I didn't really have any other ideas. Thank you. It's what else was I gonna do? Wait a second. Doesn't this look familiar? Aww. It's just a blast cocktail. So if that's the chest from Bayonetta 3, then I take it we've been through here before. Yep.
The world before Cereza seemed to warp and bend. She blinked hard to no avail. Could this be a fairy trick? Cheshire was losing patience with his hesitant
Shove her.
companion.
Do it.
Come on, we've still got that wolf to catch.
I'm getting ready. Just give me a second.
Oh. Okay.
What is this?
As soon as she took a step inside, she felt as if the breath had frozen in her chest. All around her were sights strange and terrible, as if she had been dragged into a waking nightmare.
I'm fine. It takes more than this to scare me.
Monster and Monster themes. There are 34 songs. I mean, 34 songs, that's... I mean, if they're like 2 minutes a piece, that's already like 2 hours, you know? Takes too long, you can end it shortly. Listen to the ones that matter. Hold on. Oh, I gotta scroll back up. Can end it shortly as long as you listen to the ones that matter. There are more than 34 on the list. Kind of different versions of each theme. Only need to listen to one version. I don't know. Part of me wonders if something like that would be entertaining at all, though. If I'm not even giving my complete thoughts on the whole thing. That's why I wonder, like, while... Like, excuse me. Like, I don't recall if it was Vinny or Bob, but they did, like, a Dragon Ball related one, knowing that I know nothing of Dragon Ball. And it's like, I can't give you, like, thoughts or anything for most of these. I don't know.
Suddenly, Cereza's magic brace began to glow. What could it be?
Is it a new demon, mayhaps? The distortion created by fairies is full of illusions. Use your magic to dispel the illusions and see through their deceptions.
The light from the brace revealed things Cereza was unable to see before.
Does this brace have the power to dispel illusions?
Define what exactly is an illusion. Are those faces not illusions? Wait, does Cheshire close his eyes? I thought he was cowering, like he had his head in his hands. Yeah, I think I've got not really the brightest idea what exactly an illusion is in this area.
Upon close inspection, there appeared to be distortions, as if the air itself had cracked. Equally confused, the girl and demon exchanged a glance.
That wolf was just up ahead.
Cheshire's indecision did not last long, but try as he might, he was unable to open the cracks any further.
Try using magic to open it? Come on! We have no idea what's lurking on the other side.
Cheshire gave a mocking snort at Cereza's cowardice.
I am not making excuses! Alright, fine! Okay, Cereza. Just like you practiced.
Oh, she broke it.
Once their eyes had adjusted to the brilliant light, what lay before them was a sight unlike anything either had seen before.
Cheshire, I have a feeling we're not in Avalon anymore.
Ah, really? Alright.
Cheshire! I promised to send you back.
Oh, right, I forgot we were playing a demo.
I can't save anyone.
I imagine this is the cutoff. Yeah, okay. I like it. I'm still very skeptical on a lot of things. The journey continues. Does it? I'm pretty sure the game isn't out, is it? Wait, hold on. God, it's already March. Ugh. Time is flying. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I put Cereza and the Lost Demon instead of Bayonetta Origins. Okay, it comes out in a week. Yeah, March 17th. Thank you, Banana. Yeah, so the journey does indeed not continue just yet. I don't think I'm going to get it day one, but I do think I will eventually be getting it. I like a lot of the ideas, but I wonder just how deep it goes for both Bayonetta and the gameplay. It doesn't really feel like anything else that Bayonetta has done before, but I think that's part of the whimsy of it. You know, like all the watercoloring of everything, the storybook narration, the almost cutesy look to it. It's very jarring and kind of puts you off when you first see it, but you really grow to like it more and more the more you see it. And I'm excited to see just what all they come up with for it. And what all they come up with for anything they do with Bayonetta in the future. You know, I love the franchise. I'm down to check out and at least give anything they do as much as a chance. We'll say a bit of a longer demo than I expected. I was told it was about an hour. That took me about an hour and a half. Probably because I dicked around a lot, but it's intriguing. I'm excited to see what they do with it. I don't know when I'll play the full thing. If I stream the whole thing, I might just stream it in my own time, because I didn't really want to talk over a lot of the narration and a lot of the dialogue, and it was mostly narration and dialogue. So this might be better as just a one-off thing, and I'll play the rest in my own time someday if I choose to get it. But it seems good. But then again, the demo's whole purpose is to make you think it's good, so you buy it. So who's to say? I definitely feel more positively about it than when it was first announced, and I hope people end up liking it when the full game comes out.